In my new home. Ain't nothing wrong with moving when you got somewhere better to move to. In my new home. That sounds pretty good. Amen. I believe it put a little rocking in us. Your body wasn't moving, but I could see your soul rocking. Amen. It's good.
Yes.
Worship God. Amen. I'm standing to introduce our speaker for this morning. First, I would just like to say, I just feel led to say it. Everybody just loosen up.
Yes.
There's no need to be all tight or nothing. Just loosen up and relax. You're amongst friends.
Amen.
If you ain't amongst friends in the house of God, what can you have a friend?
Yes.
Relax and just let the Spirit of God move. Our speaker for this morning is, I remember he's been going to Carver Heights for years. And as he began to be in the ministry, me and him have become closer and closer. These twice-a-year fellowships we have, we get to talk quite a bit. I even remember way back when he was still an usher at Carver Heights. He's always been faithful to whatever he did in the church. I remember when he used to stand at that door in Carver Heights. You wasn't getting out that door if it was a time of service. If it was the time in the service where they didn't want nobody coming in and out, you wasn't getting out and you wasn't getting in. If you were in a tight, I don't know what you was going to do. But he stood guard at that door. And now, as a minister, I see he's faithful also as a minister. He's a man of integrity. And I believe he loved giving out the word. You can just see it in him, how that he has a deep desire to please God. And that's all God wants any of us to do. Is just try to walk in a way that's pleasing to him. Not pleasing to people, but pleasing to God. You ain't gonna never please all people.
Yes.
But you can set your heart to please God. I believe he's a praying man, a praying preacher, and I believe he's a good preacher. So I tell you right now, would you please stand upon your feet? And I was just going to present it, but the Holy Spirit told me to do this right now. And I don't, it's not even my style. But everybody point at it. And I'm going to tell you his name, and then I want you to say this after. I present to you the Reverend Mark Carver of Carver Heights Baptist Church. And I want everybody to tell him 3 times, preach, 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 preach. Say it loud for he heard. Preach.
Have a verse of amazing grace. Sweet Holy Spirit.
Yeah.
Dear gracious and eternal God.
Yeah.
We come here just one more time.
Thank you.
To praise and worship and to hear your word.
Oh, yeah.
We can take it out to a dying world.
Yeah.
Dear Father, thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you.
Dear Lord, just thank this pastor for allowing me an opportunity to come here 8 years. Dear Father, I ask you to touch my mind, dear Lord, as I think critically on your word. Help me to walk through your word and speak your word with care to your people.
Yeah.
Dear Father, empty me of myself and fill me with your Holy Spirit.
Yeah.
Let the words of my mouth and the meditation of my heart be acceptable in thy sight. Oh Lord, you're my strength and my redeemer. It's in the blessed name of Jesus we do pray. And all the people said, amen. Amen and amen. Giving all praises to our Heavenly Father. Respect to Pastor E.A. Anderson and co-pastor W.C. Anderson, and all the ministers in the house, to the officers of the church, and to you, my brothers and sisters in Christ. Yet we have another opportunity to praise the Lord. I just want to stop right now and say thank you for Pastor E.A. Anderson for tapping me on the shoulder in 2010. He said, you'll be preaching from now on. Thank God for your heart and for your love. He didn't know me that well, but he knew one thing, a child of the King. This is the 8th year for me being here for the pastor and wife anniversary. 39 years is a long time. And God bless you. And co-pastor, thank you for the introduction. I'm starting looking around, who are you talking about? Thank you for those kind words. It's truly appreciated. Like I always say, I will be before you long, but when the Holy Spirit comes in, well, we off time. So if you would turn to the book of Romans chapter 12. Romans chapter 12, verse 1, I will be dealing with. Romans chapter 12 reads, I beseech you therefore, brethren, by the mercies of God, that you present your body as a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable unto God, which is your reasonable service. Let me read that again. I beseech you therefore, brethren, by the mercies of God, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable unto God, which is your reasonable service. I'm going to talk to you for a moment, the call to Christian servanthood, the call to Christian servanthood. One of the main things about Christians, we don't have the opportunity to understand what it means to be about a servant. Here, Brother Paul is put into play about the Christian conduct, how we should conduct ourselves in the world. There are so many things out there that will try to tear us apart from the Father, that try to disconnect us from the Son, and leave us in a helpless case where we need to be on some type of heart medication. Because our heart is so low, it doesn't have love. Our heart has so much hatred, and therefore we don't understand what it means to be a servant. Here we find in this particular book, the first 11 chapters of Romans talk about what God has done for us. Chapters 12 and beyond talk about what can we do for God. When we start thinking about what can we do for God, it should always be work in progress. Always should be something going on. If you pray, if you meditate, you always should have your mind stayed on Jesus. When we look at this, we find that people have many hobbies in life, from reading to writing to jogging, some just sewing. We put so much emphasis in those particular hobbies, we start losing sight of who Jesus is. But brother preacher, what you talking about? I still serve the Lord, but sooner or later something is said you don't like, then you start serving the Lord less. Something happened in the sanctuary, you start serving the Lord less served. But when you look at what Jesus has done for you in your life, there always should be that desire, there always should be that willingness to go when people don't want to go. Most often, the Christian have a problem with servanthood. Because going that additional mile or just going out your way to help somebody that's down and out. They find out that's just a waste of their time. They find out I have no interest in that person. But when we start taking account of our lives, somebody might have said the same thing about us, but somebody stopped by the way to help you along the way, to show you the way on your way to heaven. So that's why we got to understand what the meaning of being a servant is. A servant don't mean that you are a lower state, but a servanthood has a lot of dignity to it. Because Jesus was a servant of them all. So therefore, why is it we look at being a servant of very low estate? God looks at the heart of man to see if they be willing to do his will. Amen. When God removed the heart from the weeds from the heart, then he placed it with love. Yeah. When God removed the nastiness from the heart, he placed it with understanding. When God removed the jealousy of the heart, he placed it with unity. See, we're all a part of the body of Christ. We all should be working together. Each member in the church and every church that's open in the Lord's name has a duty that's been assigned by the Lord. There is a purpose he has given us, but have we truly exercised our purpose? Transforming. You say, brother preacher, being a servant, why should I transform from my old ways? If you still have the old nasty ways, how can you help someone along the way? If you constantly want to tear somebody down and not build them up, how can you have the love of God in your heart? Yeah. To be a servant must be taken very seriously, because when God calls you, he has equipped you, and then he has purposed you to do the job. So there's no need for no more excuse, I have no time. There's no need for no more excuses where I have something else to do. But let's think about it in Genesis. God made time for us along with the Son and the Holy Spirit to create us. Therefore, why can't we have time for him? When God has purposed you, he shall equip you for the mission, and he will strengthen you. Just as the prophet Isaiah said in chapter 40, verse 31. It said, but wait upon the Lord, he shall renew your strength. Yeah. That is the call, number one. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. That is the promise. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint. That is the assurance. When God has equipped you, he shall put you on the right path. He shall give you what you need to do the job. But we must step out on faith. Yep. Are you here? When we work as a servant, we know that meditation on the Lord must be monumental. When we pray, it should be perpetual. And we know that worship must never waver. Because sometimes everybody you meet won't be nice. Sometimes everybody you meet won't have a kind word to say. Somebody that you meet may look at you strange. But when you're walking in the light of Jesus, when you have his love in your heart, you may be able to look past the bad words. You look past the looks and surpass what they're trying to say, because you're standing on the word of God. And times like these, my brothers and sisters, we need Jesus more so than our life than ever. Because the world has come to a point where things they talk about in the Bible that is wrong, but yet the world said it's okay. I found the word is more proper for man than to follow the world. When you follow the God's word, you're on your way to heaven. But you follow the world, you're on your way to hell. The core duty of every blood-bought believer, which is found in Deuteronomy 6:5. You shall love the Lord God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your might. Three words, the same words come out, all. God gave all, he gave us Jesus. Jesus gave all on the cross. So why should we give less than all? I know sometimes our body gets weary, but I have to look to the hills from which cometh my help, and my help coming from the Lord. See, I know what the Lord has done for me, so that is my joy, that is my enthusiasm, that is my strength to go forward in his name. I can't say what God has done for you. That's your personal testimony. But I can say for myself, what he has done for me. Are you here? Now, are you aware that Christians are saved to serve? Y'all can talk back to me. Do you realize that Christians are saved to be served? They're not saved to be seated. Because one thing about it, he's not looking for seated Christians. He's looking for Christians that are in motion. You see? In motion, not just to sit and look good in your nice apparel, but he's looking for some strong soldiers in these days and times. That's why it's important to be the Christian servant. The Christian must live in relationship with God, self, and others. You put God first because he is the centerpiece of civilization. And put yourself, and then you're able to help others. Because you find out when you start to serve, there's joy in serving. When Christian servants, we have been accounted to serve Jesus. When others find fault, you stand. When others find excuses, you stand. When others devise division, you stand. Because when he see you standing in all types of circumstances, that's when the blessings start to come. That's when the overflow start to come. That's when the increase start to come. Because he wants to know that I can depend on you. See, we can say I love the Lord, he heard my cry, when the sun is shining bright, when all the flowers are blooming, but let some rain come by your way. Let a windstorm come by your way. Will you still stand on his word, or will you just turn away? See, that's why you got to have that constant connection with him. He's looking for consistent, he's looking for some committed people to serve him. Hallelujah. And when you serve, don't look for nothing in return. See, when you go with that attitude, look for something in return, you already lost the battle. Because when I go to serve, I go to enlighten, I go to inform and to transform mindsets. Because people live in a dark time and realize that Jesus is on his way back. So the Christian servant have a job to do. Which brings me to my first thought. Come from the A clause of that verse. It's the call. I beseech you, dear brethren, by the mercies of God. God is calling. Are you listening? Or you're looking at your Facebook? Or you tweet somewhere? Or you're on a call with your friend? Or you just not doing nothing at all? God is calling his children daily. God is looking for people that will do his will. God is looking for some strong-backed Christians who will stand on his word no matter what the situation is. Sometimes in this life we will say some things that might offend people. I'm not talking about in a nasty way, but when you speak the word, if you're not in Christ, you're going to hell. So I want to let you know there is love in Jesus. Beseech to bring alongside to help. Here Paul is calling, Jesus is calling us to do the work. And the mercies of God. He gives us mercies each and every day. But brother preacher, what is the mercy that God gives us? There by his touch early this morning. When I rose, I had no doubt. And then we were charmed by his sweet music. Oh, I love the Lord. We are refreshed by his pleasant smell. And we are nourished by many products. And God's mercy is shown in redemption. His redemption is when he sent his son. And then when the son died on the cross, that's our redemptive Savior. So therefore, I have a need to serve the Lord. No one can turn me around. No one can hold me back. Nobody can say anything about my Jesus because I know what he's done for me. There was some science that said that there are 4 things that men need to survive. Air, food, water, and light. When I start thinking about that, I say, well, let me put this into a biblical content.
Right.
When you look at air, Jesus is the breath of life. When you look at food, Jesus is the bread of heaven. But then when you start looking at the water, Jesus is the living well. And then you have the light. Jesus is the light of the world. So therefore, the scientists are right. We do need Jesus. So therefore, why should I turn away? Why should I serve him? That's because I know what he's done for me.
That's right. That's right.
All you hear. Yes. Our bodies.
Yeah.
Our bodies need to be responsive to God. Just like a man and his wife, they love one another. They respond to one another. And we should have a love that when God calls us, our body should respond without delay. Our answer should be yes without delay. Here I am, Lord. Send me, I will go. You should have that willingness to be a servant and show the world no matter what my circumstance is, no matter what my condition may be, I will serve the Lord until the day I die. All you hear. Because if the stronger soul is strong, the body is willing.
Yeah.
God mercies
Thank you, Lord.
are given daily. Do we deserve it? No. But they are given anyhow because of love. We're bought with a price. And that price is like MasterCard. It's priceless. But it gives you eternal life. So why should I give my very best?
Thank you, Lord.
I may not be able to sing like a hummingbird, but I'm going to sing for the Lord. I might not be able to stay long at the door, but I'm going to stand to the best of my ability. When you put things in place, God will take you the rest of the way. But you got to learn to lean and depend upon Him and learn that He shall direct your path. All you hear, God has poured His mercy in all things. So why shouldn't I answer to be a living sacrifice? Be yes. Which brings me to the second point, the consecration, which comes from the B clause of the verse, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable unto God. The consecration is setting apart from the world to do God's work. Because when you do God's work, you can't have one foot in the world and one foot in Jesus. It's all or nothing. You remember Deuteronomy 65 I read? It says all your heart, all your strength, all your might. So therefore, you all in or you all out. Because God's not looking for half-hearted Christians. And see, one thing I've learned, He's looking for those God's looking for people that'll be full custody. He's not looking for visitation. He wants you to be full custody, not visitation. All you hear. Present your body as a living sacrifice. On the old covenant, God accepted sacrifices of dead animals. But because of Christ's ultimate sacrifice, they are no longer in effect. For those in Christ, the only acceptable worship is for offer ourselves completely to the Lord. If we take inventory, have we truly offered ourselves completely to the Lord? Have we truly given what we're supposed to give? Love, unity, understanding, forgiveness. And forgiveness, let me just hang my hat there for a moment. Forgiveness. If we can't forgive our brothers here, how can our Father forgive us in heaven? Are you here? Yeah, people may have done us wrong, but that's all right. People have talked about us in a bad way. That's all right. But I realize that I'm not here for always. I'm just sojourning through. So while I have the love of Jesus in my heart, I'm able to forgive my brothers and sisters, no matter what family, church family, and friends. But I realize that I'm just here for just a short time. And I must do the will of God. Under God's control, the believer, yet unredeemed body, can and must be yielded to Him as an instrument of righteousness. What I mean by that, if you're still living in the world, how can you serve Jesus and his people? And once your body has been touched, filled, and has been set aside to do his will, you find out that being a servant is not that hard at all. The servant is easy. Because you know why it's easy? Because you have love.
Yeah.
And when you have love for people, you don't mind helping one another. No matter what they've said to you, you don't mind loving one another. Because I have love for Jesus in my heart. And as a living sacrifice, it's not just once a week, not twice a week, but every day of the week.
Yeah.
It's a continuous sacrifice. You constantly put away things that's not pleasing to God. Are you here? Our whole life, in every part, the period of it should be consecrated to the service of God. That should be our ultimate goal, satisfying the Lord.
Yeah.
There should be a fire, like Jeremiah, shut up in my bones. There should be a love, like Timothy. I'll study to show myself approved unto God. A workman needing not to be ashamed, but rightly dividing the word of truth. There should be a fire like Paul. No matter what condition I'm in, be it base or bound, I will serve the Lord. So I realize that there is some truth about serving the Lord. No matter what, I shall be unshakable and unmovable. We offer to God our praise, our worship, our service, our thankfulness until the end of time. Because we don't know this could be our last time. And how do we conduct ourselves in the house of the Lord? Was it with love or was it with hatred? Was it with disappointment or was it with disconnection? See, that's why you never know what will take place as soon as you walk in. If you take an example of 9/11, if people left their home in a bad condition, those that died in the Twin Towers never had the opportunity to say, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
See, understand is that we're only here on promise time. So while you're here on promise time, do what thus said the Lord.
Yeah.
Sacrifice.
Yeah.
A commitment to the Christian.
Yeah.
Which brings me to my third and final point. The command, which comes from the C clause of the verse, which is your reasonable service. The word reasonable, logic. Reasonable to think things through. The tone here is set to open our eyes is that what is your reasonable service? Have you done everything that God had assigned your hands to do? Or have you just put away a few things, wait until later?
Yeah.
When God would put things in motion for us, he didn't put nothing to the side. He gave very best, his all. He was thinking in a way that his creation would be able to praise him in a mighty way.
Yeah.
In the light of all the spiritual riches that we have, believers solely rejoice in the fruits of God's mercy.
Yeah.
So we have a tree, we have baskets of mercy. And how do we treat those mercies? Do we share with one another or we just keep them to ourselves? It is good to share because Jesus shared with us. It's to serve is without complaint. I know it gets rough, but you keep on pressing anyhow. It gets rough, keep on pushing anyhow. It gets tough, keep on praising the Lord no matter what. Because I realize that I have a charge to keep and a God to glorify. No one shall rob me of that. I shall praise the Lord. But I'm so glad that my Jesus answered the call from his Father. There Jesus had to take upon the weight of the sins of the world upon his shoulders. He walked up the hill called Carver, put that cross upon his shoulder. There at Calvary, he kept on walking up that hill for your sins and my sins. Calvary, where there was nails put in his hand. At Calvary, where nails were put in his feet. At Calvary, there he was pierced in his side. At Calvary, there was a crown of thorns placed upon his was a good servant and still is a good servant. But yet he died on that hill. He died upon that hill. His body was placed in a borrowed tomb. But yet I know he didn't stay there long. But it was early. It was early. It was 3 days later that he got up with all power. All power. All power. But yet my Lord kept on going. He did not stop because he knew he still had an assignment to do. Brother preacher, why do you praise the Lord? But yet he is the righteous king. Yet he is the eternal king. He is the faithful king. But I'm so glad that I serve him. I'm glad that he is the risen Savior. I'm glad he is the King of kings. He is the Lord of lords. As long as I live with trouble, I shall hasten to his throne. Is anybody here know who I'm talking about? Is Jesus here? The one here, he had a hair of wool. His eyes were fire. On his vest he had King of kings. He had Lord of lords. I'm so glad I shall serve him as long as I live. There's no lie. The call for Christian servitude. God bless you.
Thank you, Lord.
Amen.
Yeah.
I shall serve him. He preached from his heart. And that was a good, strong, stern message. Amen.
Thank you,
And
Lord.
it's something about that Romans 12, chapter 1, that same verse and chapter been in my mind for about a month. God is trying to tell us something. Church,
Yes.
we ought to be serving God. We don't know how much time we have.
Yes.
But with the time we have, we ought to set our hearts
Yeah.
to serve God. And we're going to open up the doors of the church. And you know what? I won't say at what church I was at, and I won't say when. But I was sitting on the road. I was sitting out there. I wasn't in the pulpit. And they opened up the doors of the church. And I came close to getting up, to come and get in that church. But they kind of rushed on through it. I'm not saying the musicians or nothing like that. Don't start saying, oh my God. I'm just saying they kind of rushed on. So this is the holiest part of the service.
Yeah.
Somebody may want to be saved. Somebody may want to repent. Somebody, just like the preacher just got through preaching, may it be decided in your mind,
Yeah.
I want to serve God.
Yeah.
And you know what? It's something about if you just come out before people, God will bless you more.
Yeah.
Like if God didn't touch your heart to come and move, you ought to do it. Don't worry about it. Don't think a second time. Just move when the Spirit touch your heart. The doors of the church is open.
Yeah.
You ought to come.
Praise God.